So today we're going to talk about our 2020 COVID wedding experience.
Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Anastasia and this is Paulo, and today we're going to talk about our 2020 COVID wedding experience.
Or lack thereof.
But yeah, let's get into it. Thank you everybody who has been subscribing. We really appreciate it, and thank you for commenting. We read every comment and love interacting with you guys. And if you haven't, feel free to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you know when we post new videos. So we had been engaged for a little bit over a year before we decided on our wedding plans. My parents kept asking us what we're gonna do, and we just did not know. So we finally decided on doing a cruise wedding because Paulo loves cruising.
Wait. Paulo is not the only one that loves cruising, okay?
Okay, so
she loves cruising.
I love cruising.
She was the reason why I started going on cruises.
I love cruising. My family loves cruises. They go on like a ton every year. And now we got Paulo into it, and you really do love cruising.
I do love cruising.
Okay, but so we decided to do a nice summer cruise wedding, which was really just because we had time constraints because of Paulo's med school schedule. So
yeah, it's pretty strict. You know, I only had like a month span in between my end of semester and literally like the beginning of my second year. So we were kind of constricted, but we found a beautiful time to go. It was gonna be dope.
We basically found out that our wedding was canceled and just had to pivot from there. So we were supposed to get married in June, June of 2020. So back in December, I had actually found and fell in love with my wedding dress and had already started creating it. So by the time the wedding got canceled in May, I had already had this kind of like expensive wedding dress, and I just did not know what to do with it. So that was just an ordeal in itself, but
that was because.
But we'll go into that. That's a whole other video.
Okay, fine.
But yeah, so basically, when our wedding plans got canceled, we really just did not have too many avenues for a backup plan. I know we had seen some people still doing smaller weddings or other types of weddings, and personally, that's just something I did not feel comfortable with doing because we just didn't want to jeopardize anyone getting sick.
Right.
Or us potentially getting sick. It just was not worth it. Just said, you know what, forget it. We won't do the wedding right now. We told our close friends and family that we're going to be invited, that it was canceled and we would do something maybe next year, which is now this year, 2021. Doesn't look like we're going to do anything this year either, but that's okay. We just went to the courthouse and got married. It was just me and him. I actually preferred it that way.
Yeah, I kind of liked it too.
I thought it was really nice just to have, you know, an intimate moment between us and not have to worry about, you know, anyone else. So if anyone is really just like on the fence about eloping or just going and doing some type of like ceremony to get married, I personally would recommend it. And it's just nice to, you know, have that moment just between you two.
Yeah, and not let it just about y'all and not about appeasing everybody else and having like a, you know, big event and having planned all that. It was nice because, you know, COVID was stressful as it was for everybody as it is, period. But adding on trying to plan a wedding and do all that at the same time would have been rough. So I think eloping and like just doing that courthouse thing was kind of the best thing, and I think it was ideal.
Also, just like knowing me and the type of person I am, I don't like getting stressed out about things because I have a very type A personality, so I tend to stress and want to make everything perfect.
Again, no wedding was a bliss.
So having a big wedding just really wasn't for me. The thing that I really enjoyed about us just being able to elope and be together was just the fact that a lot of people started having opinions about what we should and shouldn't do. Personal opinion on that is if you are not contributing or like helping plan or anything or any type of way to someone's wedding, I would refrain from like having strong opinions, because at the end of the day, weddings are stressful. Like specifically for us, we didn't have, you know, a ton of money to throw like a huge or like certain type of wedding, so the expectations of others really was not my focus at all. We ended up getting married at the courthouse, and then a few months later we ended up taking pictures. I was just scouring places to take pictures at that point. I'm really picky about photography and how that looks like, so I had a lot of conversations with, you know, a few different photographers. I actually had 4 photographers cancel on me once I found the location for like COVID and just various reasons, but I ended up finding a phenomenal photographer. We ended up taking pictures in the mountains in Tennessee, and I will try to insert a clip either here or somewhere.
Or just the whole thing.
Or maybe I'll just show a clip at the end of this video so you guys can see what it is. Not everything is going to be perfect. When we went to take our pictures, it was a little chaotic. Like we said, we like raced up to the mountain at 2 o'clock in the morning. So think of it being pitch black.
It was pitch black.
Pitch black everywhere.
Everywhere.
So Paulo driving up there, not knowing where he was going.
And then we had to meet up with a photographer like at the base of the mountain. And like in this, like nothing was there. Like we stopped at some random bar.
There was just like
there was like a closed restaurant on the side of the road, and she told us to wait for her there in our car. And then we had to drive all the way up the mountain, and we were freaking out because sunrise was at what, like,
we were
like
really
6
like trying
something?
to beat this 6 a.m. sunrise. We were almost there, and then so
but oh my god, when we got to the top, when we got to the place, it was so worth everything though.
It was so beautiful. I did my hair, my makeup, my nails all in the car in the pitch black. So not everything, at the end of the day, looking back, not everything was perfect. I mean, I still think it turned out good and great. So sometimes you just have to go with the flow. Paulo ended up like halfway changing in the car.
To save time.
While
we were waiting.
I ended up bringing like, I think I got like just like a cheap shower curtain at the store, because I knew the area that we were going to be in was like rocky and maybe like had some clay because it was in the mountain, and I would have to probably change like somehow outside. She helped me like get the dress out of the car and stuff, and then literally I was like on this like white tarp like in a wooded mountain area, like putting on my dress. It took me all of like 2 minutes flat.
Yeah, it was sketchy though.
I put on my like dress and heels in 2 minutes and then ran out there because she was like, oh, the sun is coming. Yeah. So it was a little chaotic, but honestly, looking back, I love how everything turned out. Like, I couldn't ask for anything else. When we got up there, there were clouds surrounding us. So it was literally like we were just in the cloud. If anybody has any questions about our photographer, where I got my wedding dress from, I will include that information in the description below, and also feel free to comment and ask me any questions that you guys have, if you know you're interested in doing something like that. But again, it was just me and Paulo, and it was the very first time Paulo got to see me, you know, in my wedding dress. So we got to do a first look and everything. Our photographer, her name was Rachel, and she was just phenomenal. Made us feel very comfortable. So I do photo shoots all the time, but this was a little bit different because I actually got to do it with Paulo, and this was Paulo's first time, you know, taking pictures and posing. So how'd you feel?
I thought it was fun. I had fun. I had a good time. Like, it was different. Yeah, I'm down for some photo shoots, so just let me know.
So yeah, I actually liked it because generally if you're taking photos for a wedding, it's either right before or right after when everybody's setting up and you're just like really rushed and have a very short time frame. But we got to take all the time we needed. How did you think about your first time seeing me in my wedding dress?
I thought you looked gorgeous, but I kind of knew already that you had like a specific type of wedding dress that she was going for. Because knowing Anastasia, she's very simple and loves classic looks.
Yeah.
Nothing like too ridiculous, nothing just straight to the point.
I have a very simple, classic taste in fashion. So if you were thinking about like me wearing anything, it would just be very simple, elegant, no drama, no dramatics. So when I picked out my dress, and you'll see it in the pictures, it's all of that. It's like nothing simple. No, when I went wedding dress shopping, and I'll probably include a video or do a vlog about me going wedding dress shopping because I have a few pictures and videos from that. I wanted like a statement dress, so I was really interested in wedding.
And it made a statement. She looked gorgeous in it. And I'll forever have that first image of her in the wedding dress with that background like etched in my mind. Like I still see it like it happened yesterday. It was a beautiful moment.
But it was really nice just to have, that time together. And again, if anyone is going through, having your wedding canceled or going through alternate options during this pandemic, I think if I had any advice, it would just be to realize that you can only control the controllables. Mm-hmm. Who would have thought there would be a worldwide pandemic going on for over a year now? I would just say not to stress out about it too much, just to worry about the things that you can control, worry about your safety, and then also maybe be flexible and then to be creative.
Yep, absolutely.
What would you say?
Yeah, all of that. Definitely flexibility, but also prioritizing your health and everybody else's health around you, and making a decision.
Eventually, maybe a year or two from now, we will be able to, enjoy like a ceremony later. At that point, I don't even think it'll be a wedding ceremony. It would be like a vow renewal.
A vow renewal. Yes. I thought it turned out great.
Yeah, no, I think it turned out good for this situation, and I probably wouldn't go back and change like how we did the pictures or like how we originally got married or anything at all. Mm-hmm. I'm still really new to this YouTube thing, guys, so I'll figure out a way to insert the pictures or include a slideshow. And again, if you have any questions at all, feel free to comment in the comment section. Also, now that we've uploaded a few videos and you've gotten to know us just a little bit, feel free to let us know if there's any new video idea or anything that you want us to try or you'd like to see or know. And again, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Love Anastasia.
And follow.